So, what do Americans eat for lunch? That's what I'm going to share with you in this video. I talk with people all around the world every day, and I think it's kind of interesting to compare because some countries, some of you guys eat kind of similar things to what we do, but some of you guys eat really, really different things. So I'm curious what you think. After you see the video, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know. Is the food here in America similar or different to what you eat in your country? I'd love to know. So in this video, you're going to learn some new vocabulary. You're going to learn about American culture for sure. And also it's really good for your listening to native English. So what do Americans eat for lunch? Well, if you go to an American restaurant for lunch, typically you'll see on the menu soups, salads, and sandwiches. Those are the main things because our lunch is kind of a medium-sized meal. Our big meal is dinner. So lunch is a medium-sized meal. So we eat a little lighter at lunchtime. So the number one thing that we eat for lunch is a sandwich. So we'll have the bread, and the bread can be any kind of bread. Sliced bread, like rye bread, wheat bread, white bread. It could be a roll, it's sliced. Then you put some meat on it, typically ham or turkey or roast beef, or maybe a combination of meats. And then some kind of cheese, like American cheese or provolone cheese, Swiss cheese, and then lettuce and tomato is pretty typical. Sometimes maybe some onion or peppers, and then a condiment like mayonnaise, mustard, or even some oil and vinegar. That's a pretty typical American sandwich. And with the sandwich, you usually have some chips. And we have so many different flavors of chips. We have regular chips that just have salt on them. We have barbecue flavored, which has this barbecue sauce that we put on chicken. So they take the sauce and powder it and put it on the chips. They're orange. Barbecue flavored chips, sour cream and onion. That's my favorite one. Sour cream and onion, salt and vinegar. So we have different kinds of chips. They can be thin and crispy chips or the kettle cooked, which are thicker. It's a thicker sliced potato. So usually with the sandwich, we'll have chips. Or if you're in a restaurant, you'll get French fries. We love sandwiches with French fries. Now you could also have a soup for lunch. What's a typical American soup? I think chicken noodle is the standard American soup. It's a chicken-based broth with vegetables and noodles. Or you could have chicken and rice soup or a tomato soup. Another popular one is broccoli cheddar. Another onion soup. The onion soup has onions in it, an onion broth, but they'll put some bread in it and some cheese. They'll actually broil the cheese on the top so it's kind of melted. So that's called French onion soup. But a lot of people like to eat soup for lunch too. I think that salads are really popular for lunch too. So you'll have a big plate of salad, and on the salad you could have some kind of meat if you want. Of course there are vegetables. You have lettuce, carrots, onions, tomatoes, cucumbers. Those are typical vegetables on a salad. And then we'll put meat on it too if you want. So you might have grilled chicken on the salad, maybe some shrimp. And sometimes we'll take sirloin steak and slice it up and put it on the salad too. Okay, it's America. So of course, if you go into an American restaurant for lunch, you're going to see a cheeseburger as one of the main menu items. And we have all different kinds of cheeseburgers. That's a favorite thing. So you'll have cheeseburger with fries or maybe some sweet potato fries. Oh, so yummy. So of course we have to have burgers, as an option on the lunch menu because we are the USA. And because we're America, of course, we eat a lot of pizza. So we eat pizza for lunch, we eat pizza for dinner. So if you go in a restaurant for lunch, you're going to see a couple options of pizza. Now you could also have dinner type food for lunch, but in a restaurant, usually it's a smaller portion. So a typical dinner would be chicken, rice, and some vegetables. So you'll just have it in a smaller portion for lunch. We call it a lunch size portion. Or maybe a steak and some vegetables and a baked potato. You could have that for lunch. You could have pasta dishes. Italian food is so popular in America. So you could have some penne pasta with some vodka sauce or some spaghetti and meatballs. So pasta dishes are also popular for lunch, but again, it'll be a smaller portion than what you get for dinner. And with the pasta, you have a little bread. I know it's kind of strange why pasta with bread, but it's very typical. Pasta, bread, and maybe a little salad with it too. Now, if you're bringing your lunch to work, typically you'll bring a sandwich, maybe some chips and fruit, or you can buy in the grocery store these little frozen meals that you can heat up in the microwave. A lot of people bring those, or maybe a cup of yogurt and some raw vegetables and some chips and crackers. Like, again, it's like pretty light. Lunch is pretty light. Another weird thing that we do is like, we'll eat lunch at our desk, like while we're working, instead of going out like with people from work. Some people like to do that. They like to go out with their, coworkers for lunch, but a lot of people just take their lunch and they sit at their desk and they work while they're eating, or they're on their phone. So we're not like really social at lunchtime. Really, a lot of us choose to just work during our lunch hour. I know, it's really weird, right? So what about fast food? Do Americans eat fast food every day? No, we're not all going to McDonald's every day. Some of us do eat healthy. Some of us don't like that food, but it is very convenient. So when you're really hungry and you need food fast, yes, some of us will go through the drive-through and we will get that fast food meal for lunch. Okay, so make sure you leave me a comment, like I said before. And if you liked the video, there are some things that you can do to really help me out so that I can continue to make videos like this. Please like it. Please share it. Please share it in your English group or on your social media pages. Also, make sure that you subscribe and you hit the notification bell. That way you can continue to learn English with me. I'm releasing videos about 3 times a week and you don't want to miss anything. So make sure that you subscribe. And also, I'm going to leave some suggestions for other videos that you can watch from my channel. So keep learning, okay? Take care. Have a great day.